to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and
720 when we did Congratulations, You Played Yourself. We called the trial the Ahmaud Arbery trial. Ahmaud Arbery's not on trial.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
William Bryan, Gregory McMichael, and Travis McMichael are on trial.
That's right. That's right.
And media does this all the time. Because guess what? If it would have been Ahmaud Arbery who killed somebody, guess what the trial would have been called? The Ahmaud Arbery trial.
It's so true. My bad.
Ahmaud Arbery got killed, and people still call it the Ahmaud Arbery trial. And now it's probably because that's the name that everyone knows, because that became the mainstream name.
Right.
But what service does that do to these racists that hunted this black man down and killed him in broad daylight?
Right.
Their names should be the names. And I bet you nobody in this room knew those names.
Honestly, I do not. One of them is William Rhodey Bryan.
William Bryan's the one who filmed it. Gregory McMichael used to be a police officer or a sheriff. That's the dad. His son, Travis McMichael, I believe is either the one that was driving the truck or was in the back of the truck. Probably in the back of the truck. So I just wanted to give us a congratulations. You played yourself as a media outlet.
No,
we need to own that.
It's true. You're 100% right.
Because it's the Bryan McMichael trial.
Right.
And that being the last names of the people who committed this heinous act.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And we can reference Ahmaud Arbery after stating which trial this actually is.
Because Ahmaud Arbery's not on trial.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's Travis McMichael, Greg McMichael, and William Rhodey Bryan.
And I think it was the same even with George Floyd, right? You know
George Floyd wasn't on trial?
Right. Yeah. I mean, you know, everybody's going for the name that they know the most, but it's a good correction to make.
Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly. But it's an important distinction, too.
That's a fact.
It's an important distinction because it is the Bryan McMichael trial. A father and son. The father, the McMichael father, used to be a cop in the area. He's a sheriff or whatever, but he had a badge and a gun. William Bryan's their neighbor, and they went out to create some murder porn. Filmed it and shared it with friends. Had it in his phone. And have the nerve right now yesterday that their lawyer to be like, we're intimidated by Al Sharpton being in here.
Right.
And you know why? Because Al Sharpton, he gonna have that devil jumping about you. You know what I'm saying? That he gonna have that Ofe.
Right.
Your skin gonna turn gray and you're gonna pass out like the ancestors used to do to the slave master.
Yeah. He gonna tell some truths that's gonna hurt you. You wanna hear the audio?
Yeah, let me hear it.
I have nothing personally against Mr. Sharpton. My concern is if we're going to start a precedent, we're going to bring high-profile members of the African-American community into the courtroom to sit with the family during the trial in the presence of the jury. I believe that's intimidating, and it's an attempt to pressure or influence the jury. To my knowledge, Reverend Al Sharpton has no church in Glenn County, never has. Hasn't been here since Elaine Brown ran for mayor, to my knowledge. The idea that we're going to be serially bringing these people in to sit with the victim's family one after another, obviously there's only so many pastors they can have. And if their pastor's Al Sharpton right now, that's fine, but then that's it. We don't want any more black pastors coming in here or other Jesse Jackson, whoever was in here earlier this week, sitting with the victim's family, trying to influence the jury in this case. And I'm not saying the state is even aware that Mr. Sharpton was in the courtroom. I certainly wasn't aware of it, but I think the court can understand my concern about bringing people in who really don't have any ties to this case other than political interest.
You better shut your white mouth.
Yo, you heard it.
That's deep.
They scared, boy.
Crazy.
Yeah, and by the way, yes. There's times when everybody's showing up. This is one of those.
Yep.
The Bryan McMichael trial, the murder of Ahmaud Arbery, where y'all hunted this man down, ran him off the road with your trucks, shot him at close range with a shotgun after chasing him. Fibers of Ahmaud Arbery's body were on the truck, man. And you're intimidated? You're worried about the jury being intimidated?
Talking about, well, I mean, Jesse Jackson or any black pastor.
Yo,
you
Al
hear the twang
Sharpton
in
can
his
go.
voice, right?
Al Sharpton can show up anywhere he want to.
Facts.
How about that?
What's the officer? What's the name of the trial again?
The Bryan McMichael trial. That's who's on trial. William Bryan and the McMichael son and a father.
Yep. Greg McMichael and Travis McMichael.
Get them names.